Alright folks, here we are at Game 2 of Kyric Zenith versus Slayer's Boxer from the GSL Season 3 qualifying rounds, I think. First thing I noticed when I loaded this game was that it was on Scrap Station. Scrap Station is almost universally considered a Zerg-friendly map, a very Zerg-friendly map. And since Slayer's Boxer lost the first game, that would mean he picked Scrap Station. Unless these games are mislabeled, this one's definitely labeled Game 2. So that's odd. I mean, he must have. Maybe he has some crazy build he does on this map. We'll see. But yeah, I'm not sure yet. But it looks like Slayer's Boxer did pick Scrap Station for his second match against Kyric Zenith. If you want to know why this map is so Zerg friendly, obviously Zerg love to fast expand. It gives them a huge advantage in the game. Because they're allowed to make drones, and they expand right over here, and this natural is protected by this destructible debris and very easily defended here. And it's not just that, but the walking distance. As you can see, you have to walk all the way over here and around and up this U-shaped pattern to get to your opponent's base. So it's very safe to expand early on this map. So I'm curious that Slayer's Boxer is hiding a barracks up here. Around his natural. Looks like he might do that thing again where he lifts it up and sets it down on the ground. We'll see. But taking a look here, the APMs are pro gamer status, so that's always nice. Ooh, so nice. When I see a Korean boy, just his hands blurring across the keyboard at 300 actions per minute, I get all tingly. You know how it goes. So there's the fast expand from Kyric Zenith. One of the most memorable games from the GSL Season 2 involved him. We talked about that in the last game, but I'm just reiterating. And he's an excellent player, as you saw in Game 1. He got his timing down nicely and was able to take out Slayer's Boxer despite losing a lot of drones at the same time. He's like, I don't need the drones anymore, you're dead. And that's exactly how it went down. So yeah, there's the barracks getting lifted down there. It looks like he's going to actually wall off over here. Yeah, he's going to create this impromptu wall and then fast expand, it looks like. Interesting. And then the only problem is that these rocks are going to be pretty vulnerable. He's definitely going to need some vision there, some scouting there, some spotting there, as I should say. And there's another barracks going down. Looks like he's going to do his best to keep this SCV alive, but it's not looking so hot. Unfortunately, Kyric Zenith is good about spotting those bunkers, so that's good. Marines just going over here and claiming the watchtower since they know. And he waited to cancel the bunker just to make the drones mine less. It's a good call. He wasn't intending to do anything with it once he realized, once the drones got at it, there was really nothing he could do with it. So, what's that clanking noise? I was like, oh, it's this cool Vespine grinder machine clanking on the map. Nice. Maps are very cool in this game, by the way. There's Automaton 2000. The cutest little fella in StarCraft 2. That was my Automaton 2000 impression for everyone, just in case you were wondering. And yeah, just droning up his Kyric Zenith. In the meantime, Marines going down for Slayer's Boxer. This is an interesting thing. I don't think I have the gumption to pull this kind of build off. I thought with this build he would already be making his command center though, but he's not. He's just continuing to pump Marines. Looks like he's going to put some early pressure on and then try to expand. And looks like that's exactly what's going to happen right about now. 4 Zerglings and Zergling speed being upgraded for Kyric Zenith. He needs to keep this SCV alive because he can get a bunker thrown down. That's going to be pretty devastating. But he is leading with the SCV. That's good. They absorb Zergling hits, but if you can, okay, it looks like he's just kind of poking around. He wants basically in the early game, the more Zerglings Zerg makes, the less drones they make, and the better off you are. So he's just kind of forcing Kyric Zenith to make Zerglings, but it didn't work. He's making 8 drones now, so that's going to be a big boost to his economy. No more wall off. He's going to actually... Ooh, these Marines are going to get killed. Throws down the wall again and protects his Marines. That's pretty cool. I really like what he's doing. I think it's a pretty cool build. There's a starport. So basically it turns Slayer's Boxer's zone of control from this area to like all this is Boxer Town. You know, he could build anywhere because he's pretty protected in the early game from most anything. Basically until Mutalisks are made, he'll be A-okay. And there's the command center going down. The Overlord, let's check. yeah, the Overlord did spot that, of course, and so he's going to know Boxer's expanding, unfortunately for Boxer. Getting a tech lab on this starport and then floating this one just to see. All starports have a pair of testicles underneath them, and you kind of just lift them just to air out their balls for a little while. They produce faster that way. That's a fact about StarCraft. I don't know if you guys knew it. Slayer's Boxer definitely knows it, though. Nothing going down on these rocks yet. Very kooky SimCitying going on here by Slayer's Boxer. There's that airing out action I was talking about earlier. Just nice breeze passing underneath here. Oh, yeah. Factories love that. And it's because they're Terrans, man. All Terrans units have balls. It's great. Even the Banshee pilots. It's a horrible surprise to have. I'm glad he put this Marine here, though. That's good thinking, just because this spot would be a little vulnerable if it was able to be watched. Looks like he's going to be throwing down Banshees. Yeah, Banshees are going to be pretty good against this. Spire just started for Kyric Zenith, but he is sitting on a nice, pretty 47 drones. Yeah, that is a lot of drones, folks. That's going to be hard to deal with. These Banshees are going to have to do a lot of damage. Let's see how they do. Priority targets for Banshees, especially in these low numbers, is going to be the Queen. As you can see, one Banshee does take out the Queen, and two Banshees just embarrasses it. And that Queen's little cheeks were blushing right before it perished. So, looks like they're going to come in now and try and grab some drone kills. Again, Roach is not too good against Banshees. Wouldn't quite call it a wash. Is he going to react? He's focusing down this Spire. I would like to see him kill the Queen first. But it looks like he's just going to scoot and shoot this Spire down. He wants that Spire dead bad. And, yeah, he is going to get it. He's probably going to lose the Banshee in the process, but I'd call that worth it. Delaying Mutalisk is always nice. In the meantime, a decent little force gathering here, but I think, I don't know, this bunker, the bunker placement's weird. Like, right here, they could, or sticking one right up here would be brilliant. Shooting down on those Roaches. They can't shoot anything from here. Interesting. Banshees are doing a ton of damage now, though. You can see that drone count quickly dropping. He was at 49, now he's at 39. And yeah, I gotta say ouch on that bunker placement, unfortunately. But Banshees are gonna come. He's gonna be safe, but he did not have to. He would have been like super safe before. These Banshees still causing havoc. Oh, one goes down. I didn't quite get to see how many kills it had. 5. Down to 32 drones, so now the worker count's pretty even, and the expansion's up and running for Slayer's Boxers, so pretty good stuff for him so far. Only thing I would kind of criticize was that bunker placement. Everything else has been really innovative, really cool stuff. Really, really, really big show. And, yeah, no upgrades going down for, oh wait, I'm not on the production tab. Mutalisk coming out. Looks like he got a Spire up in his main. As soon as the Banshees started shooting down the first one, he threw down a second, so that was good thinking on his part. Banshees are going to fly back home. Hopefully, yeah, they're going to be fine. And there's a butt ton of Mutalisks coming out. We're going to see how prepared. The main isn't prepared at all for that. That's going to be pretty devastating if he flies in there. We'll see what he does with them. Cloak going down for the Banshees, and look at that. He will be prepared fairly soon as the Thor is coming out. But the Thor can only cover so much ground, and Mutalisks are very, very speedy units. And they don't have the hindrance of having to, like, touch the ground. So they don't have to, like, walk around stuff, which is pretty cool. Makes them even faster. Thor's almost finished. But in the meantime, these Mutalisks are going to have a field day, a smorgasbord even. So time to even out that, time to give Zerg that drone advantage again. Oh, damn it. He got those turrets up way too late. He didn't expect the second Spire to be finished so soon. He thought he had a little time to work with, but Kyric Zenith very smartly making that second Spire right as the first one started getting hit. Obviously, this is not a good zone for Mutalisks to be in. And yeah, it looks like these Mutalisks are going to be forced to fly down here again, and hopefully these turrets, actually, he doesn't have a turret in the back. Oh, no, he has one in the middle. He'll be fine. The Thor didn't move an inch. He didn't even use the Thor. He knows how good turrets are. And yeah, just upgrades and drones happening. Ooh, and look at that. That's going to be a back-breaking maneuver for Slayer's Boxer. If he does not discover that soon, that gold expansion is going to be such a huge boon to the Zerg economy that no Emperor of man or beast can stand against it. Thor taking a nice pot shot. Regular Thor, really, Slayer's Boxer? I don't know. They probably don't allow the collector's edition Thor in the GSL. Might be a little like some Korean didn't know that you could get that, and it would like totally throw him off his game when he saw it. Like, ah, nani? And that was Japanese, but whatever. Totally freak out if he saw a collector's edition Thor. He'd just GG out. He'd be like, he has units no other man has access to. And yeah, that's probably why you don't see collector's edition Thors in the GSL. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. But Roach's Stim Combat Shield +1 vehicle upgrades and a Thor going down for Slayer's Boxer. So he's getting crazy. In the meantime, a lot of Roaches and Baneling upgrades. Actually, the centrifugal hooks for the Banelings going down while he takes his 4th base. And this has been up and mining handsomely for now a little while. And Slayer's Boxer is going to start paying the price unless he starts getting a little bit more aggressive. Unfortunately for him. And look at this production tab for Zerg. He's making everything, man. He's got hoes in different area codes. Each one of these little boxes is a hoe, just so you guys know. And looks like he's going to take down the wall now. That's what I was thinking he should do. It will make him a little bit more vulnerable. No Swedish chef. It would make him more vulnerable, but in the meantime, he could do a pretty nasty little surprise attack right here in the heart of the Zerg's empire. So we'll see what he does with that. Yeah, it looks like he's going to move in now. Zerg is aware of this thanks to this handsome creep tumor. So all the troops are going to come back here, and he did notice it, obviously. You're saying he's getting nice and prepped. A decent amount of Roaches, but 4 Thors with the +1's almost finished. You might want to wait for that. Siege Mode's not finished. I don't know. This would be a close fight, actually. The Banelings are going to... In this fight, I would say the Banelings would tilt it in the Zerg's favor, but, you know, Boxer's unit control is pretty good. He's not going to push through here, though, and in the meantime, Zerg's going to swing around and put pressure on the front, so... pretty good move on his part. Yeah, and here they come now. Wow, that's a big force, but it's a pretty clogged area here. Siege Mode did just finish. That's good for Slayer's Boxer, so he's able to push that back. Zerg did not commit, which I gotta say was a pretty smart move on his part. But now Boxer's kind of got himself and backed himself into a corner here. He can't really safely leave anymore because of this front being so vulnerable. And if he stays in defense, he's eventually just going to get overrun by this amazing Zerg economy. As you can see, wow, holy crap, 1,500 more income for the Zerg right now. That's pretty nasty. Here comes a big clash. They're out of the range of the tanks. He does run the Marines back, so that's good. But he temporarily saves the Thors, but the Mutas are taking shots at the... Oh, wow, that's too many Roaches. Marines are shooting down now, and it's looking grim for the Emperor because... the economy of Zerg is kicking in heavily now, and he's taking down this wall. Like I said, it was a bit of that double-edged sword because he kind of took away his positional advantage. He was turtling pretty nicely here. He's a really good harassment player. He could have just kept turtling and harassed, but he doesn't know about this base, unfortunately. If he had known about it, oh, he does know about it. If he had known about it sooner, he would have definitely been dropping Hellions on it or something akin to that, but unfortunately, it's a little late. We'll see how he does. Here comes a nice little push. I like the Thor up here, just to shoot down from the cliff at any ground troops that might come. Focuses down the hatchery, really nice. He needs to load this up. There's no reason to stay here anymore. Oh no, but the Mutilas fly right over the dropships. That's really bad. Oh, that's painful. That's painful. Mutilas providing vision. Fortunately, he's going to save a few of his troops, and it wasn't too painful for him. He does get his 4th up, but it's a very naked, vulnerable 4th. And I know a lot of my viewers know what it's like to be naked and vulnerable. It's not pretty. Not pretty, man. And, yeah, the economy of Zerg is just, has been knocked down a couple pegs, but as you can see, this main is mined out, and this one is getting there. So pretty soon, Slayer's Boxer is going to be 1 base in it. And that's not good, man, especially against a booming Zerg like this. This Zerg is boomtown right now, and there's not a lot that Boxer can do about it. He's just going to leave these drones long distance mining. He knows that hatchery will come back up eventually. Interesting. Just trying to do a little surgical strikes with these 4 Marines. Fortunately, the party's over for them.